Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. So, we are chilling, back in action once again with King's Landing. Alright, got all of our people set up, but best of all, we got a nice little tribal fight encounter going down here with a friendly rogue place here to actually go ahead and help us out with this fight. Come on dudes, hit this person right there! You could gang up on him and destroy him, but apparently they don't want to fight him. That means we might get friendly fire on Bara. I really hope not. Actually, in the end, doesn't really matter at all because, Bara is already dead. And probably that means that, yeah, these people have actually helped with this fight quite substantially already, I'll say, because that is 2 of them dead. That's their friend, so he's not one of theirs, unfortunately. Now, actually, no, they did kill a 3rd one, so that's 3 of the enemy team dead already. And now, 5th one, they're just gonna drop like flies. I mean, the thing I will say, seeing how far they are going down, and the fact that it is, a tribe that we're fighting, and that's really entirely why they are getting destroyed so fast. I don't think we needed the help of these people, but it's one of those things where it's always nice to just make a process go a little bit faster than it normally might have, and especially in this situation with all these dudes and dudettes chilling here. There's still one? What happened? Okay, no, that guy was an enemy, but the enemy is fleeing now, so that's actually okay. What are all you guys? Oh, they're all gonna grab the meals and eat because they're all just chilling right there. That is super nice. Oh, and these guys are still gonna fight. Come on, kill Cario. I would love it if you could kill Cario. Sorry, Daenerys, but I'm going to interrupt you momentarily. Go ahead and have you strip that guy before we go ahead and get rid of his body. And then we should probably go ahead and have everyone else continue with doing that as well. Once they actually go ahead and get back to their position. Varys, was he actually hit in the fight? Yeah, cut on the short bow, so he actually was wounded. I'm a little bit disappointed, of course, but it's perfectly fine that we just took 1 hit, because a single hit is absolutely nothing at this point, so Hodor cannot strip. Oh shoot, but that means the body is reserved by Daenerys. Daenerys, my lovely lady, no! Do not, get rid of that body yet. Let's have her do that, and then Brienne, I don't know if you're gonna do anything important right now, but honestly, I think whatever you do, it's probably gonna be a bit more important to actually go ahead and start stripping these bodies, so we can get rid of them before having to, worry about them in the near future. Oh, there wasn't a dead body right there? Oh, so some of the equipment when the person died, like, got warped through the wall? That's kind of silly, but I don't know, makes me happy, I guess. Better than the, materials just being destroyed by being too close to the wall and then us not being able to utilize them for our future anymore. I would much rather have them pop up like that. So, trade ship is nearby there, an exotic goods trader. Okay, I don't know if, or how much of, like, the weapons equipment we will be able to get in there before they leave. But seeing as the trader has just arrived... Oh, no, Arya, you do not need to wear that. You could just carry it. My dear lady. But... Oh, no, Bara's down! Okay, oh, wait, no. We're gonna let Bara die. God damn it. I was gonna say, this is perfect! A new colonist! We'll capture Bara and add Bara to the colony. But that actually is not a good plan at all, in my opinion. This is set to be medical, right? Oh my god. Oh, non-medical. Okay, so yeah, it is medical. I was about to say, a medical hospital bed. That actually isn't technically medical right now. That would be pretty awful. I really want to rescue Bara, but, a mysterious blight, that sucks. I really want to rescue Bara, as I was saying, but I honestly think that's something that we just simply cannot do at this point, because I want to keep at least 2 people friendly to us, and as we saw before, simply capturing someone who is hurt, not caused, and the injury was not caused by our hands, but just because we rescued that person's life, the colony ended up getting really mad at us, or the faction, I suppose, got really mad at us, and was like, yo, bro, don't do that, because you saved our friend's life, and theoretically could mail him right back to us, we're gonna go ahead and kill you, because, I don't know, sucks to be you, you big ol' poo, bada-bada-bop-bop-boo. And that's exactly what they said. I mean, of course, all of you guys could vouch for that. Cannot haul pillow. Oh, there's nowhere to to place stuff. Okay. So, where is good old Edard? Because I would love to now, what am I saying? Now that we have fully covered up all of that space, I think it would definitely be a good idea to go ahead and call them. That's still labeled for being hauled? That's nice. I thought that usually the hauling goes away after you pick something up and then drop it after a period. So we gotta sell pretty much everything we can. No reason to keep pillows, no reason to keep the tribal wear anymore, seeing as we've got other clothes. Granted, we don't have any other forms of armor, but I imagine we're probably gonna get a new type of armor before this tribal wear would become at all necessary to the colony's success. In fact, there's actually a lot of power armor for sale with this guy right here. He's actually, I think 16 might be the cheapest we've seen for gold so far. We're not gonna buy that. Let's sell half of our, no, we've got over 200 food. We could sell 92 potatoes and be perfectly fine, even with that blight that destroyed our crops, especially since we did just get, all that food from that raider attack that just happened. Now the question is that enough to, Ned, don't go over there yet, buddy. 500. Oh, that's not quite enough for one of those. But is that because we can't afford it, or because there isn't enough silver that landed inside there? 776. I think that's enough. Don't mess with... Oh, it is enough! Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are now very, very poor once again, but we got our first piece of power armor, and you guys know that power armor is immensely useful, and there's still quite a couple of things to actually sell. There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items that's at least there. So hopefully we'll get those all hauled over really quick. Varies, what are you doing, buddy? Is he already hauling? Oh, he is. Okay, so yeah, actually, I don't think we even need to worry about it too much. Let's get Arya to prioritize hauling one anyways, though. Just to make sure that we complete the process beforehand. There we go. That's the rest of them done. Ned, you could go ahead and go back to this thing one more time. I think we're going to hold on to, the remaining silver that we get from this, because it almost certainly should not be enough to be able to afford another power armor. But then again, we could also always consider, oh my god, it's like almost less than half, or maybe, I don't know, I can't count when doing videos because I'll just make mistakes, like I probably did right there. But yeah, the suit, I can't believe how much the pricing changes. I mean, that's typical salesmanship, but still, so much. Why is ours like so of little to no value? You would think if it was the same trader, he would at least be nice enough to be like, you know what, fine, I sold you that thing, I'll at least give you the cash you bought it for. But I guess this guy's a total scumbag. But I think actually, since we do have 300, it would totally be worthwhile to buy one power helmet as well, because those things are just so freaking powerful. So now the question is, who do we put them all on? I kind of think Tyrion would be a good idea since he only has the basic armor, but that's actually not a good reason at all. I think we should put it on Hodor, because Hodor's our best unit. Because, of course, when we place the power armor onto Hodor, he's gonna drop his armored vest, so it's not really gonna be necessary at all. So that's actually 2 really good pieces of armor that are going to be able to be swapped to someone else. So I don't know who would be best for the helmet. Oh my god, look at Hodor. He's looking so freaking baller now. I want to get a shot of him just walking straight down. Come on, buddy. Walk straight down. No, you're still facing, his animation is still facing the wrong way. Whatever, we'll see him later. I love the full power armor look because it is just so freaking cool. Tyrion, you could get back to that later. Let's go ahead and make sure he isn't wearing that tribal wear anymore. I think we probably just got a notification that the, here, in fact, yep, they left, okay. I wanted to sell that final piece of tribal wear, but you know what, it's perfectly fine that we weren't able to do that. We need, excuse me, I think the best way to examine who gets that helmet will be, let's do Brienne. Varys might be better all in all, and I do love Varys, but I do really, well, I don't know. Varys is my favorite character in the show. I kind of want to keep him, want him to have that blue hat, though. He still has tribal wear? Well, that sucks. That is very bad management on my part. Research has been completed! Mucho grande successfulness in regards to our tribe. That is very, very, very good for us, to say the least. Do they get mad if we strip that guy before he dies? I mean, there's no real reason to strip him before he ends up dying, so I guess we don't need to do that. But part of me wants to. Part of me is like, you know what, he's probably going to, I mean, no, he's certainly going to die before too long anyways. Might as well, try to make him useful as soon as we can, rather than putting that on hold or anything like that. But you know what? It doesn't really matter all that much. It's perfectly fine to keep him where he is. Oh, shoot! I forgot to go ahead and expand this growing area, so let's go ahead and do that. Zone, I command you to grow. Make my zone grow! What does Rita Repulsa say before that? Like, she says something, make my monster grow. But what does she say? Like, what is the thing that she's using, I suppose, to make her monster grow? I know it's her, like, magical wand, but she doesn't just say magical wand, right? I don't know. Me and my older sister have been watching a lot of Power Rangers as of late, so I really should remember what she says, because she frickin' does it every single episode, because apparently she has no idea when a plan is not working, or can't seem to understand when a plan is not working. It's very expensive medicine, but I think, oh shoot, we could actually sell 2 of those. That makes me think that that is some very, very good tribal wear. Blunt 7% electric piercing. Piercing is the really important one, from what I understand. Chance to prevent piercing damage like bullets, knife stabs. Yeah. Okay, well, then we're going to actually act quick right here, because if Tyrion... no, it's not Tyrion, it's, Varys. If Varys does have a piece of tribal wear, where you at, buddy? Varys, there we go. If he still is wearing basic tribal armor, then it might be a good idea to at least check its stats. Oh, those are its stats in general? That is pretty awful. That is awful. This is a really, really bad piece of tribal wear. Unless, yeah, cloth tribal wear. Okay, well, I feel a little bit bad about this then, because I would like to sell the more expensive one. But you know what? We might as well utilize what is the best available, like, equipment to sell. I mean, to keep on our units and stuff like that. So let's see, how much is this even going for? Yeah, only 20, because it is freaking awful. So let's go ahead and put that up for market. And then we can buy 1 piece of medicine, like I said, because it's a little bit unfortunate buying a piece of medicine, because it is so freaking expensive, especially from that particular seller or trader. But it's one of those things where medicine's so freaking good. I think it's basically a case scenario where every chance we could have some, might as well take it. I think also Tyrion is probably gonna lose his blue cowboy hat, and that probably means we actually need to go ahead and Varys. Why do I keep mistaking the Tyrion and Varys? Oh, it's Varys' birthday! Happy birthday, buddy! That's your birthday present! A nice new military hat. I know you loved your blue one. It was the hat your father gave you, even though we definitely took it from a tribesperson or friendly colonist, I think, who actually died out there or something like that. But, you know what? It was the hat his father gave him. I guess that just means that random person was Varys' father, which, I don't know, I guess is fine by me. I kind of actually want to chop down these trees now. I know before I said probably wouldn't want to do that until they're fully grown, but you know what? We're growing the ones in here, so I think it's actually a thing. Okay, we got some more enemies coming. They are attacking immediately, more tribes people. It's one of those things where we got all these trees growing in here. Of course, it's barely any of them, but we'll let them wait until they're fully grown to chop them down. These ones, I want to get some wood, so might as well chop them down as quick as we can. So, let's go ahead and prepare for battle mode, or prepare to engage into battle mode, I suppose. Where is everybody at? Let's just go. Oh, shoot, they're actually pretty close to Daenerys. Daenerys, fly like a bird! Fly back to base! You can do it, I love you. Why didn't these... Oh, because I hit R instead of V. Why was I tapping R? Okay, okay, good, they're still powered. I was wondering, I was worried that since I hit the, reconnect system, I would need to, like, properly reconnect it. So, I think It's high time even though it is a tribe and they're not going to be all that scary, I think it is high time that we start utilizing position based off of armor. So let's put Hodor up in the front line since he's got the best defensive capabilities for it. How many of our people are actually still using tribal wear? It looks like a lot. Oh no, that's just a red shirt. I really hope Varys is the only remaining one. Okay, yeah, Ned as well. Cool, cool. So we only need one more piece of armor, and I thought we did have 2 more cowboy hats. Maybe we should swap Brienne over to the blue one, because the blue one is certainly more spiffy than that silly brown that she's wearing right now. But anyways, alright, this fight is going pretty well so far. They're starting to close in on us, which is always a big old pain, but I think they should be fleeing any second now. And actually, some of them are just trying to break through the door, which I think is definitely the incorrect choice for those tribes people. I don't know why they wanted to do that there, but we've got ourselves a hostage, so that's gonna be pretty good for us. Okay, so the prisoner room is up and running again. Let's turn on the lights in there because we want to make sure that the prisoner is happy. And I think we should have enough power. Yeah, our batteries are all still like freaking full all the way around pretty much. So, Ned, you could go ahead and be the one to capture Bara. Gonna be our newest addition to the colony. I wonder if that is a male or if it is the female to join the colony. Oh, we'll find out. See what is the next Game of Thrones-esque person to be joining us. Might take a while though, even with all of the wardens we have, seeing as recruiting people is so frickin' difficult when it's the tribes people. Wouldn't surprise me if it will end up taking some time, but you know what? Honestly, with how well our colony has been doing so far, I would honestly say right now, if there's one thing that this colony has, it's kind of time. Because we are... This is a very successful colony at this point. That's basically the point that I wanted to get about. And that mental break that we were about to have went away basically the moment it rose. So that makes me happy as well. Thank you for the simple meals, my enemies. Or I suppose I could even say frenemies, since they at least in death have given me a lot of good stuff. Oh yeah, this is all gonna be part of the prisoner room now, because this door has yet to be implemented. That's a little bit annoying. Solar flares begun! Oh, poops McGee. Well, I suppose the good thing about that, we should go ahead and actually select for this person to get medical treatment and try to recruit. Yes, okay, that's all we want. How bad are the wounds as well? Sight is poor, a lot of things are very bad, so hopefully, oh no, right eye is a permanent scar! That sucks. So now this person's sight is permanently gonna be wounded. That might be good in the future though, because that might mean that we can work our way towards a bionic eye or an implant or something like that. Because I don't remember exactly if they're called bionic or not. I don't remember. It's an implant, and that's all that matters. The trade ship is passing by. They are a slave trader. Well, that actually might go ahead and change things. Let's go ahead and cancel that because I'm not sure if that's gonna be all that necessary. Oh no, that's right, we don't have power right now, so we can't communicate with that slave trader. Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say that at least that solar flare happened at like the best possible time, but actually it's a little bit crummy because now we're not gonna be able to get in contact with that person. And I don't know if we'll be able to buy a slave after selling this lady, but yeah, her skills aren't even all that good. Iron Will is really nice. But was this one again, beliefs? Oh, you can't even get bionic implants! Oh my god. Well, that fixing your right eye would be awful nice, wouldn't it? What, can't you just like ignore that for a short bit and be like, oh, wonderful, I'm able to see out of both eyes again. My life is gonna be a little bit nicer because of this implants that you've done to be so kind to me. But apparently they're not gonna have it. Whatever, that's 200 cash, not nearly enough to buy any of these colonists. Oh wait, but we just had a raider attack, so we've got a lot of stuff to sell. So let's go ahead and put that into consideration on top of everything else that we've seen so far, so, or on top of the rest of the money that we are going to be spending. That cowboy had a 60 gold, so I think that honestly probably would be better than the one that Brian is using as well, so we're definitely going to hold on that. We could sell the other one, only really need one of those at this point, and I think that's everything that we wanted to sell, excluding our slave, of course. Let's go ahead and add that. That's, yeah, that brings us over. That brings us over the amount. Okay, so let's see who we get added to the colony then. Character. We've got a shooting passion, not incredible, but a masochist. For this person, there's something exciting about getting hurt. He doesn't know why. He's just wired different. What does that mean? Does that mean that they're not upset when they're hurt? Or does that somehow make injuries affect them less critically than it would a lot of other people? I'm not entirely sure about that. The passion for shooting is nice, so I think we're gonna go for this person so far, and the medicine passion is good too, because the more doctors we can have, the merrier. And at this point, in all honesty, we don't really need to worry about growing or mining or really construction for the most part, and definitely not social. So really, the main trait that I do care about at this point in the game is shooting capability, and 7's a pretty high level for a starter on top of that, so it'll be good. I mean, so that's extra nice for that. Oh, okay, right away, no. That person was trigger happy, and that could have impacted some things, but I say no. This person's also pretty nice as well. A fast walker, physically deaf, physically sensitive, -100. Lee's mind works on a psychic frequency different from everyone else. She just isn't affected by... Oh, psychic! Not... Why am I saying physical? Oh my god. That is amazing! This is a really good colonist. Can't do artistic or research, but that's a level 6 with the same passion ability, and I think the other person was level 6 for medicine as well, but that's a double passion. The other person might have been a double passion, but Barely is a really good colonist. So let's go ahead and call down that person to it. What? Oh, it was Lee, right? Lee housemate. Yeah, okay, yeah. Beryl Lee. I kinda really like that name. But also the most expensive one for what I think actually now is pretty obvious reason, I gotta say. So that means we're still getting over 200. So let's go ahead and buy the rest of the medicine that we can. Take whatever remaining silver we have just as leftover, because you know what, extra silver is always nice. And then we can make another firefighter. We'll have another doctor for sure. Patient number 1. Cooking can be another 3. We'll just have a bunch of people who will semi-work on cooking, I suppose, and then another 2 for that. Construction can be another 3. 4 is fine. None of that. Crafting can be a 2. And then hauling a 3, cleaning 4. I think that'll be pretty good for a colonist. And you know who this is going to be? There we go, Barely. I actually looked up this name beforehand, so hopefully I remembered it and I'm going to spell it right. But this is going to be the wonderful, the glorious, the elegant Catelyn Stark, or Catelyn Tully? I believe that's her family name, if I am correct. There aren't many of them around anymore. It kind of, I guess, makes sense why I wouldn't remember that name so much, but I think it is Tully. So, Catelyn Tully is now part of the squad. We need to get her dressed, because otherwise she's just gonna be, completely bare facing against the rivals and enemies that we face in our future. Unfortunately, I think that means we're using a short bow for... No. We'll use an M24. Why would I ever think to use the short bow? That's just silly. Like, I was thinking, oh, the short bow will probably fire faster. But number one, that's not certain. It's not certain that the short bow would fire faster than the M24 would. And even if it does, and even if the accuracy is better on the short bow, I think it's a thing where the damage increased on the M24 is just gonna make it much more substantially useful. So we have a food trader coming in. Might as well go ahead and sell them our food then. Ned just went to sleep, so I actually think it does make sense to wake him up now. I want to start getting some extra food going. We'll get, oh, they won't buy that? Okay, we'll try selling it to the other person then. In the meantime, we could sell both of those. Might be worth it to keep one of them, but I think that's okay. What is, oh, a neuro trainer! Ah, we're not gonna be able to afford that, and it's a shooting one. That sounds amazing. Ah, Butts McGee. How, you're not buying medicine, you're just selling it because you're a freaking scumbag. You're not even buying oh, we don't even have any berries, never mind. Okay, sell all of the agave fruit and sell all of the potatoes we can. That only brings us 244. I want you in my life. Oh man, okay, so it's this person and the slave trader. Ah, we just have these. We could try selling them. Okay, let's see. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and select this stockpile, go to body parts, and we'll make kidney and what was the other thing we had? It's kidney and a liver. Okay, kidney and a liver. We'll open up for both of those, and we will pray that that will be enough to be able to afford that shooting thingamadoohickey, because I really want that. I really want to test out a neural trainer since I've never seen those before. Sorry, Ned, we're keeping you awake for a bit. Let's actually go to that slave trader really quick to be able to sell the rest of the stuff that we had that we couldn't quite, which actually I'm pretty sure is just that short bow. Really, just 135 a piece. Well, bye-bye, Neurotrainer. There's nothing we're gonna be able to do about that, unfortunately. We're just going to have to ignore it, I suppose. A shooting Neurotrainer! That is so painful. Oh well, we could go ahead and still sell those things, but I don't think there's much of a point. Let's go ahead and mark those off and place them back into their original storing location. I think that'll make a hell of a lot more sense for placing those things. I still would rather hold on to them than sell them, just for the chance to be able to use them on a different colonist in the future, because we actually haven't had a chance. We should have had chances to test these things out so far, but we haven't, simply because people haven't wanted them implemented in them. It's always been the people who have had that one trait. What is that one trait? It's not a pessimist. I think we have to have one of them on the colony, right? Fast walker, Catlin, God, I love that physically death. I mean, psychically. Why do we keep saying physically? Apparently I can't read, and I am the world's biggest and ultimate ding-dong. But, whatever. We've got solar eclipse that's ending, so that's good for the colony and nice for us and all that jazz. So, next thing on the list, let's go ahead and add one more turret in here. I think it's about time to go ahead and add another one of those. We should have, oh yeah, we've got a ton of metal to utilize. Holy cow, I need to make more metal things then. Or, make more things that use metal for building, excuse me. So we could actually use that and get to work on all that stuff. And with the amount of gold that is chilling on the map now, I think it's time to engage in a secret, glorious, almighty process. So let's see. Actually, before we even consider working on that, let's go ahead and chop down these. No! I had a hunch it was not gonna be enough to chop them down, but I was hoping at the core of my being, at the center of my heart, that it would be enough to get that to work. Whatever, that's unfortunate that we aren't going to quite get that into motion, but you know what, it's just a thing of things that we're not going to be able to get done, and that's okay. So, I think we need to, here, let's set out a plan. Let's work on planning right now, because honestly, with everything else that's going on, our colonists can kind of handle everything mostly for themselves. So, we definitely want to get a mortar set up before too long, because it has been way too long since I built one of those in the colony, and I think actually with this colony here, it would be particularly useful. Only problem now that I think about it is I think I would like it to be really, really close to our entrance. So you know what? I was going to say we'll expand over here on this side of the map, but I think that is actually no longer going to be the case. I'll make this like living space. So they can be very, very close to the turrets. Let's make we could even make the mortar room right here. It would be a little bit awkward, and that means we're going to need to mine into this mountainside a fair amount. Like, I would honestly want to get rid of, like, all of that. And that's probably gonna make a lot of debris fall, but I think we should be able to handle that and be okay. No, there's no reason for that. There's no reason to plan it out like that. Let's put the mortar room right here, because then this is going to be essentially just as close as anything else. Or, I mean, just as close as this room would be to the turrets. Because we're not gonna have a door right there, we're gonna have a door right there. So, this way there'll be the door right there, they could run in there. Or, honestly, we could just put the mortars in here. There's so many options! But then if there was an explosion in this area, it would just be a huge disaster. We're gonna make a mortar-specific room. I think that's the idea that we're definitely going to go with. And we're going to place it right along this way, right there. That should be more than enough space to put a whole bucket load of mortars if we want in the future. And then we'll have 2 more rooms right here. This one will go up like that. And then, honestly, for a specific particular reason, I think we'll make a double layer of wall, going up like that. So, basically, what's going to happen because of that is we will go to structure, we don't have a stone to utilize? Oh, someone's gotta make stone. Do we actually not have any in here? Wow! I was not expecting us to run out of stone to go ahead and use for our stockpiling that quick. So let's go ahead then and get rid of a lot of it that's in like the local vicinity of our base. People will carry that and use it to glorious, glorious avail. And of course, actually, we'll want to haul a bucket load of what's over there, seeing as that is right inside of our home, and same with over here, and we definitely don't want it chilling with us and all that jazz. So that'll be good for that now. I think that means I'm actually going to put that building process to a halt until we actually get all of that figured out, because I don't really... I don't want to start setting up the structure for this room in particular until we actually have the rest of, until we get the stone exterior set up, because I actually think that is going to be a pretty important thing. And in fact, let me set up to have one more place right there, and then one more place right there. That'll make it look a little bit nicer, I think. And it should function very well for what I want. A group of Red Rock people have visited the colony. Nice, good for you. Varys, what's up with you, buddy? Nothing's going on. Why are you, Because he's tired, had an unpleasant conversation, and just the fact alone that he's a pessimist is apparently making him unhappy. But actually, I already knew that. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's something new. Because that negative 8 is always there, simply because he is a silly Billy Papa Chili pessimist. And I don't like that! But we just gotta deal with it, of course. Yeah, that's why we haven't finished this this door or this bed, because the pessimist stuff. Metal was crushed! Oh no, okay, where's that happening? It's happening over here. Only 1 block of metal was crushed, but I think we definitely need to forget about mining any more inward. I think this block is gonna be okay to mine out. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Actually, just to be safe, let's go ahead and cancel those. Just because I worry, and I really, really like to be able to utilize as much of those materials as I possibly can. So then we'll also select to mine you out right there, and then I think we're... Oh, I thought all of this was built for a second because I was looking at this section of the building, and I thought it was new, but of course that's what we had before. I am a frickin' ding-dong. Anyways, we're about at that 35-minute mark, so I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.